Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 9th. We're just going to jump right in here, Sag, and we are going to see what is going on for you and your current general energies. You have this card that says a close friend acts on your behalf. So I do feel like someone could be standing up for you at this time. Can we get more details on this? You also have the moon. It says you will be guided through darkness. So if you're going through a dark period of time, or if you're going through some challenges, I do feel like there could be people that are like very helpful for you or that guide you through this time. Yeah, it seems like you're becoming more confident as well with this Queen of Wands, or you're becoming more bold and assertive, really standing up for yourself. So I like to see that. But you have the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups showing up in your first position here. I feel like you need to kind of like pay attention to your intuition at this time, number one, with that High Priestess. But I do also feel if you have like a friend who is a Pisces, then, you know, that could be the person that is helping you, guide you through some like difficulties, challenges, or whatever it is that you're going through. So don't be afraid to tap into your friend group. It could also be like a mother, sister, aunt, someone who, it could also be any gender. It could be a person who you just see as like a mother figure. It could be a person who you see as very kind, caring, nurturing, protective, like all those things. Someone who's very intuitive as well. So it could be any of that. If you have a person like that in your life, I feel this person could be very helpful for you, and I would definitely tap into that energy. I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. So some of you might be thinking about love, but I feel like you need to kind of like nurture yourself more at this time. You have this Ace of Wands as well. And so I feel like you're hoping for more passion. You know, the Ace of Wands is a card of passion. And is like, sometimes I look at the Ace of Wands as having something that wakes you up in the morning, having something that gets you out of bed in the morning, having something that really motivates you to take action or to be successful, whatever the case may be. So, you know, I feel like for a lot of you, you could be doing a lot of things that are very motivating, or you could be doing a lot of things that really kind of get you taking action. And that's exactly what I'd be doing here with this card, is I would be doing the things that motivate you to take action with the Ace of Wands. I would also don't cause conflict in yourself. We go Ace of Wands to the Five of Wands to the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is like hoping and praying for blessings, but you know, Ace of Wands really tells me that you might have some ideas to change your life, and then going to that Five of Wands is like coming up with the reasons why something won't work. So I feel like this is saying, like, if you come up with an idea, be the Queen of Wands. Move towards it. Don't be afraid to work together with other people and make sure that it fulfills you. But I feel as long as you do that, you're going to be very successful. You have two aces here as well, so it could be a very positive new beginning coming in for you. You do have the Tower, but again, the Tower came up a lot this week again. It wouldn't surprise me if there were more global Tower moments. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card of success, and it is a card of putting in the work. So, I like the Eight of Pentacles because it's like work hard and get paid money. It kind of represents material success on the horizon. So the Ace of Wands is like something that you're dreaming of that you need to create. And, I would just put the work in. With the High Priestess, you have the Page of Wands here. I do feel like there could be a person who's interested in you, or there's a person coming in. I see this as competition, though. It's almost like either this person thinks that there's a lot of competition for you, or you think there's a lot of competition for this person. It could be another fire sign that's coming in for you, clearly. It could also be a Scorpio as well, I'm getting, or an Aries, but, take it how it resonates. It could also be an air sign I see here as well. But it's like someone here thinks there's too much competition. But I feel like you need to realize that this is would be a good person for you. And or if it's them, obviously we can't make people understand things. But I feel like they need to realize that you would be a good person for them as well. And with the Queen of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. I'm kind of seeing this as a healing for some reason. Six of Cups is a card of innocence and nostalgia, but it can also represent a turnaround. It can represent a period of time where maybe we've been experiencing obstacles. And when we get the Six of Cups in a reading, it kind of represents the obstacles being resolved. So I feel like there could be some obstacles in your life that you're overcoming. Clearly, it could be through the help of other people. Five of Wands is the obstacle. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work. Next in the area of what you need to know right now, you have this pig spirit. It says use your mind wisely. So obviously use your mind wisely. I feel like you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you need to put into action. I also feel that you need to be kind of like more bold and assertive and really going for what you want with the Queen of Wands. So you have the Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like this card and the Nine of Pentacles really tells me that you have everything you need to be very successful at this time. On this card, she has these grapes behind her, and grapes in the tarot are meant to represent something that's very difficult to grow. Grapes are difficult to grow properly, right? To have really good grapes, you have to have like very good conditions. And so the Nine of Pentacles with the grapes, and also the King of Pentacles has grapes, for example, as well. It represents someone or a person who is very good at what they do. This could literally be your job or your business or some sort of hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability that you have, and it kind of suggests that you can do something like no one else. So I feel if you have a hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability, don't sell yourself short. It could be something that makes you money. It could be a side hustle. It could be whatever. But I feel like you need to embrace that so that you can be more successful with the Nine of Pentacles. I do also see just like more money coming in for you just in general. You have the Five of Wands. Again, I do see this as an obstacle for you. Either there's like competition to something that you want to do, or there could be some sort of conflict. I kind of feel like it's partially in your mind, though. It's like you are creating this competition, or you're creating the obstacle in your head because, again, the Nine of Pentacles really says that you have everything you need. You have the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities necessary to be very successful, but you just have to do it. So I feel like this is more saying that you have to get moving. I always like to tell people that, like, if something is for you, it's for you. People always ask me, I want to start a tarot channel, but there's a lot of competition. I'm like, yes, there is a lot of competition, but guess what? If something is for you, it's for you. It doesn't matter if a billion people were doing it. If you are meant to do it, then it will work, plain and simple. So find out, right? Competition really means nothing. Plus, as I always say, I believe we're entering into this time of co-creation. So it's like, competition isn't even a matter in the future. You have this Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands says, be bold, be assertive, really go for something, really make something happen. What's kind of funny is I feel that this right here, this Tower moment, this might be something that people are feeling for you. As in, you might, and I feel like I said this to you recently, it's almost like you could be making a change that other people don't understand, right? But yet, it's not their life. It doesn't matter what other people understand or don't understand, right? And I feel like that's what you are realizing, is it doesn't really matter what people say or think. It only matters what you think. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is work hard, play hard. It's kind of funny that I almost said work hard, play hard, or did I on the Eight of Pentacles? I don't know. But, again, I get this like work hard, play hard energy in your reading. So make sure you're balancing things out with this Two of Pentacles energy. With the Five of Wands, you have the Two of Swords here. A lot of twos right on top of each other. Could be a decision that needs to be made. I would move away from conflict, It's like people always ask me, they're like, I'm in a relationship where we fight all the time, but I have my eye on a new person. I'm like, well, obviously, go to the new person, right? It's like life doesn't have to be full of conflict and all these challenges and difficulties and drama and all this other stuff, right? It can be much, much easier than that, but we have to make it easier, right? With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands again. So, love it. Ace of Wands is my favorite card in the tarot because, sometimes I feel that the Ace of Wands is just like that one thing we need. It's, especially if we've lost hope or if we feel like things aren't working out in our life, this is like the one thing that can motivate us. It's that spark of life. It is, the spark of inspiration, something that inspires us to take action. And I feel like there could be a spark of inspiration coming in for you here, Sagittarius, something that changes but leads to true fulfillment going through the Tower. So definitely like that. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this Laborer card. It says, your hard work will be rewarded soon. Boom. Love it. I mean, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, clearly. It also says, don't be afraid to work hard. What lasts won't come easy. You also have this card that says, it will all make sense to you soon. So clearly something, probably this past Tower moment or just a Tower moment that you're dealing with will probably make sense in the future. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Four of Swords. So the Three of Pentacles really says teamwork makes a dream work. I would do anything you possibly can. Sorry, now I'm not going to be able to switch, but give me a second. I feel like for a lot of you, teamwork makes a dream work. Let's put it that way. It is another card that says work hard, play hard. She has polka dots on her cloak, and polka dots in the tarot represent like needing to have more fun or taking things too seriously as well. So if you're only working hard, make sure you're balancing it out. But I do feel you're entering into a hard work period of time. As I tell everyone, Mars retrograde, even though Mars is going direct this week, it doesn't matter. What I would say is until the middle of March, we're dealing with Mars retrograde, even though it's not retrograde. Yes, I understand that. But what I would be focusing on and what I think is more important to focus on is flow. It's like if you're doing something and if you're having to force yourself to do it, don't do it. If you're doing something and it just works and it flows and the energy comes easily, those are the things that you should be focusing on with the Three of Pentacles for sure. You have the Tower. I do feel there could be like a little bit of a surprise coming in for you. Again, I don't think there's anything totally unexpected coming in for you, which again, pretty much every single person I have felt that way. Again, I label these rows, but I also don't try to like force things to fit if they don't fit. And again, I don't think there's anything like totally unexpected. I do feel there could be a surprise coming in for you. For some of you, it could be a surprise love offer, or a person is telling you that they're in love with you or something. So it could just be like, a little surprising, or maybe you just don't expect it. And that, that could be coming in for you. For others, I feel like you're just surprising other people with the changes you're making. But again, it's your life. You have the Four Swords here as well. Good recovery week is what I would say here. So if you're like looking for for an opportunity to like rest, relax, recover, or to do your own thing, now would be the time. So definitely would be a good time for you to like rest, relax, recover, or heal yourself. I feel like that there could be some blessings coming in for you here as well with this Four Swords. So definitely like this energy. Let's see. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Wands. Things moving forward very, very quickly. Again, teamwork makes a dream work. I've been saying it for 2 years. I'm going to keep saying it. Pluto and Aquarius, all about the collective. Anything we can do to work with other people, or anything we can do that benefits other people, will be very, very, will be just very helpful. and it'll make things happen faster. So teamwork, definitely a good idea for you. I like to remind people that you don't necessarily even have to work on a team. You don't have to like have a business partner. You could just belong to a group where that talks about your business. Maybe you have a person that you bounce ideas off of, or something like that. Same thing in relationships as well. All relationships, not just love, but also love. Make sure that you're working on a team. Make sure that you're working towards a common goal or something like that. With the Tower, you have the World. The World is a card of an achievement. Again, could be just a global Tower moment that's happening this week. The Tower has come up for almost everyone. Not as much as it was like in 2022, but it's come up quite a bit this week, so wouldn't surprise me. There could also just be a change in your world, which I do feel, and I do feel that you could be making changes that, again, other people might not understand, but again, it's like your life. It's not their life, right? And I think you need to understand that. It kind of reminds me of the feeling like, I remember I dropped out of college, and my grandpa at the time was like, how are you going to survive? How are you going to live your life? And like, all this other stuff, because, it kind of shattered his worldview, but not my worldview, right? And look at me now, right? So there you go. With the Four Swords, you have the King of Cups. Definitely could be a King of Cups type person coming in for you. I keep saying that if you're attracting love at this time, it probably could be a King of Cups type person. They have very strong emotions, very deep emotions, but they also don't allow the Tower moments of the world to throw them off. They're very focused. So it doesn't have to be a water sign, could be any sign I'm getting here. And you have the King and Queen of Cups, which is just divine counterparts. So I kind of feel there is divine counterpart, but I feel like it's a person, like I said, who doesn't get thrown off easily if you are attracting love into your life. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. They stay focused. They kind of, do the things that they need to do. Next, you have this new moon in Libra. This is in the area of messages from your future self, and it says, know you are loved. Clearly, some of you could have a focus on love, or you want love, and you have the Ace of Cups showing up here as well. Okay, apparently that camera wanted to die, so never mind. We'll just use this one. So I feel like you need to know that there is love coming in for you, or that there could be like new love coming in for you as well. You have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. The Ace of Cups is like your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I feel there are a lot of reasons for you to be happy, or there will be a lot of reasons for you to be happy in the very near future. It's kind of interesting because I see this as an offer. I don't always see the Ace of Cups as an offer. It's just like something that fulfills itself. Like, that cup could easily reach down into the water and fill itself back up. It's a self-filling cup. It's self-fulfillment, being able to fulfill yourself. It's also a card of your heart, and making sure that you're doing like what your heart is telling you to do in all areas of your life. So I definitely feel that. But I also feel that this could be saying like, you know, I feel like this is some sort of offer. We're going to come back to this. I'll just spend too much time focusing on that. We're going to pull an extra card there in just a minute. You have the Queen of Swords. You see clearly now. Again, you have that it'll all make sense soon card. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with in life, I feel like everything is about to add up. And you're about to see clearly like why things are happening or why things are going the way that they're going. You also have the Emperor here. So I feel like you're taking the lead or you're like taking action on something. Can we, excuse me, can we see what this Ace of Cups is about? You have the Knight of Wands. Some sort of opportunity that is taking your life in a new direction is what I feel like this is. Knight of Wands, very spontaneous energy. He kind of like moves towards things spontaneously, but he kind of doesn't care how he gets to his end goal. He's willing to be spontaneous. He's willing to take the road less traveled. So it's almost like there's a new opportunity coming in for you, but it could take you like in a totally new direction. With the, whatever that was there, I already forgot, Ace of Cups with the Knight of Wands, you have the Emperor. Could be another, a fire sign coming in for you in love. Could be an Aries. Could just be a person who is like an Emperor, who's like a boss, or who is just a boss. Sorry, I'm going to keep doing that too. Who's just a boss of their life. So I feel for some of you, you could be attracting a person like that. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands again. So clearly adventure is going to be very important for you. I also just feel that staying focused. Here's the thing about the Knight of Wands. It's like he has an end goal, whatever it is. It could be success or abundance, building or leaving a legacy, having a family, starting a business. But he doesn't really care how he gets there. It's kind of like, he just is more focused on the energy of something. It's like, I think everybody's like, oh, I'm going to become a millionaire. And then, so your first thought is, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a YouTube channel or something, right? To become a millionaire. But the Knight of Wands, he doesn't really think like that. He embraces the energy of a millionaire and then he starts the journey, what he thinks he's supposed to do. Maybe it's like a YouTube channel. But if something guides him in another direction, if he's like, oh my God, I hate YouTube, I need to get off YouTube, he would start something else. He'll just do something different, right? He kind of learns how to readjust. The problem is with us humans is most people think like, oh, I have to make my $1 million this way, or I have to find the love of my life in only one way. But he thinks like how? He's more open to different possibilities. And I kind of feel this Knight of Wands is saying that for you this week, Sagittarius, sorry. It's like saying how, not it has to be this way, right? With the Emperor, you have the Nine of Pentacles, very independent. I feel there's a lot of financial success coming in for you. And again, I feel that it's coming in through your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities with that Nine of Pentacles. That's more what I'm getting on the Nine of Pentacles. I'm not getting like any of the other stuff that I would normally get on the Nine of Pentacles. I'm mostly just getting that it's talking about talents, gifts, skills, or abilities. You have this purse card. It says, pay attention to your finances. I actually feel like your money is fine. But again, as I've said to everyone this year, I wouldn't be spending money like crazy. And I don't think anything bad is, damn it, I don't think anything bad is necessarily going to happen. I just think that we should be, prepared, right? You have this bird flying. It says news is on the way. I do feel like there could be communication coming in for you from a person, especially if you have a person who's interested in you. And again, it could be like a little bit of a surprise that this person is interested in you, or maybe you just don't believe it or whatever. I don't know. But, this could be communication. I also feel like there could be good news coming in for you this week as well. You have this dog barking card. It says advice from a friend. Didn't we talk about this? Yeah, you have this first card that says a close friend will act on your behalf. I feel there's clearly a friend that has very good advice for you. You have this heart card. It says love, deep affection, and caring. So clearly, if you're attracting love into your life, I feel like you could be attracting a very solid person. Again, this person is very emotionally stable. I think that's a thing that will stand out to you the most about this person. So there you go. You also have this rabbit. It says too much concern with sexual matters. This could be a past person, or it could be you. Take it how it resonates, but maybe this is like energy that needs to be balanced out. Can we get clarity on that? You have this boat. It says money or property through windfall, inheritance, or winning. So I feel there could be abundance coming in for you. The rabbit could just be a symbol of abundance as well. But this looks really, really good here, Sagittarius. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.